Hammertime.
What's up everyone and welcome back to another Hammertime video. Today we're going to be doing a review on the Sorby Turnmaster. Before we get started, let's take a look at some of the key features. So, starting at the top, we have their the interchangeable cutter little head, and that allows you to add square, round, or diamond cutters. And you can also add different shapes for doing boxes and undercuts and different things. I personally don't have any of those, so that's not going to be included in my review. But this head here can hold Excelsior titanium nitride coated, high-speed steel, or tungsten carbide cutters. The tungsten carbide cutters cannot be honed to as fine of an edge, but the high-speed steel and the high-speed steel coated titanium nitride cutters can hold a much finer edge than that. So that is something to consider when you're purchasing this tool. So moving down, we have the cutter interchange quick lock system. I don't know what you want to call it, but the benefits of this is it allows you to do shearing cuts while not having to rotate the tool at all. You just keep it on the flat portion, and the head actually rotates to 45 degrees right or left, and it can also be used at just a standard 90 degree. The 45 degrees are meant for shearing cuts, great for the inside of the bowls, and it takes a little bit to get used to on the outside of bowls and spindles, but it's great for the inside of bowls and it keeps it nice and smooth. Moving down, we have a very beefy shank for this, and that allows you to minimize vibration with the overhang required for this tool, because you do have to have an overhang due to this head, which Sorby recommends about a 2-inch overhang, and with any other tool, the bar is going to be thin, so you're going to get a lot of chatter. With this tool, however, it's very thick, so it helps minimize the chatter. Moving down, we have a highly polished brass ferrule and the regular Sorby handle, and it's really nice because it is just very comfortable. Sorby's handles are really nice. And then the other thing is full disclosure here, I bought the Sorby Turnmaster with the 3 tungsten carbide cutters, the square, round, and diamond, and then for $105 on Amazon in 2019. And then I bought this Excelsior titanium nitride coated cutter in the round form for $15 on Grizzly Industrial, and they're doing a clearance sale right now, so go check them out, and hopefully they still have some in stock if you're interested. And I've had this for about a year now too, and I've actually had this replaced once too, because the head at 90 degrees and 45 degrees were a couple degrees off. So thanks to the great customer service, I got a new replacement whole handle, everything but the cutters, in I'd say less than a week. It was really awesome. The customer service is great, and this one is accurate. It's spot on. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So the deciding factor, should you buy the Robert Sorby Turnmaster? Well, it depends what you want to do. If you want to turn metal, then this is going to be a great tool because it's super beefy and the overhang doesn't really matter when you're turning metal because you need this beefy shank. Any other carbide insert turning tool, it's going to have a really thin shank, 3/8 half-inch square shank, and it's not going to be beefy enough to minimize that vibration that you're going to get with turning metal because you're going to have it anyway, no matter how close you have the tool rest. So I recommend this for turning metal. Use the tungsten carbide cutters because, as Robert Sorby says, they cannot be honed to as fine of an edge as high-speed steel, and they do hold an edge though longer than high-speed steel. So it makes them better suited for turning metal because you need that edge retention. Whereas with wood, you want the sharpness, and you can just resharpen these by holding them on a little diamond plate and rubbing the flat surface on them, and it sharpens them up real nice. But, you know, I think it works just fine for metal. For wood, on the other hand, you're going to want to definitely use the high-speed or Excelsior titanium nitride coated, but it works just fine, really. But the main thing is that overhang is kind of annoying. If you're a beginner, then you probably don't want to. You probably don't want to get this. You probably want to get some other carbide turning tool that's just your standard easy wood, woodpeckers, any standard one. It's probably going to be good for you because they don't have that overhang problem. This one does, and it takes a little while to get used to it, but you can if you just are determined to get used to it. And once you do, I think you'll be rewarded for your efforts because when doing shearing cuts for smoothing out the inside of the bowl and using it in the 90-degree form for refining the shape of an inside the bowl after the bowl gouge work has been completed, it works really great. I like the Excelsior titanium nitride coated cutter because it has a nice edge retention and it works just fine for that. So overall, I like it for doing the inside of the bowls. Spindles, it's not really my favorite. It's just not my favorite tool. I really prefer traditional tools in the long run anyway, but this seems to work. I bought this about a year ago and I've been using it since then, and it works pretty well, really. And then the customer service is great. If you ever have something go wrong with your Robert Sorby products, I trust that they'll back you up. So that's good. Alright guys, until next time, happy building.